Hello everyone, friends, and today let's talk about why we like to spend more than savings. We all hate this subject, right? Because we don't do the latter. But anyway, let's jump right into it. Why we like to spend more than we like saving is because over the last 15 years, my friends, we have changed a lot. We have started giving a lot of importance to instant gratification. We have started giving a lot of importance to being privileged. We feel that we are entitled for certain things in this life. We have started doing things that matter in the short term than those things that matter over a period of time. Hardly they do upskilling, hardly they invest to build a new competency or do something that uplifts them in their career, because we don't have instant gratification, because we don't feel privileged with all of those things. And why have we started doing that is because we think that today is more important than tomorrow, because now is more important than the future. Yes, I agree that we have to live in the current. I do agree that all the literature, the philosophy, and all the many learned saints do say that live in the moment, live in the current. But they do also say that think about the future and plan for it. We have conveniently forgotten about the future part, and we are just living in the future. We are looking for those things that give us immediate results. Like, for example, given a choice between buying a latest gadget versus savings for retirement, what do you think most of the people would choose? They would choose the latest gadget because the effects are immediate. Whereas think about savings for retirement, it is going to happen probably 20 or 25 years later, and we are not just patient enough to wait. We are not just patient enough to wait. And why has all this happened? Again, it boils down because of our changed lifestyles. We have started thinking that happiness is in the things that we own, happiness is in the things that we can buy, and happiness is in the things that we can show others that we possess. I'm sorry, we are all very wrong. That's not how it is. We don't have to spend extraordinary amounts to be happy. Yes, we do need money to lead a satisfied and a happy life, but that doesn't define who we are. Our lifestyle doesn't have to necessarily cost us more than what we can save for the future. Think about it. Let's look at a classic example of this COVID lockdown. We weren't able to go out, right? We couldn't go to malls, we couldn't do shopping, no Amazon, no Flipkart, no no nothing, no multiplexes, nowhere, no restaurants. We weren't able to spend any money outside of our homes. We were confined in the homes. Tell me, were we all miserable? No, most of us were actually very happy that we were able to spend quality time with our family, with our children, or parents, or whatever it is. So this screwed up mind that happiness is in spending is also one reason why we believe that spending is more important than investing. Now let's go drill a little bit deeper into why we have started thinking this way, and the reason is because we are living in a capitalist world. Right? All these large corporations around us, they are in a race. They are literally in a big race to grab a share of our salary, of our income. Think about it. Except ourselves, everybody else wants a part of our earnings, right? They have made it so easy for us to buy stuff that we need and also that we don't need, both of it, right? It's good and it's bad too. They have made it so easy for us to spend our money that it just goes off in a second. Also, think about these companies give us a lot of instant gratification. They make us feel privileged. and they most importantly satisfy our egos. Unfortunately, they do satisfy a lot of our egos. Compare this with savings. And there is no instant gratification. And anything that you save, you have to wait for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years for it to become big. You're not going to get it back tomorrow, the day after, or the week after that. There is no show of wealth, so you cannot feel privileged, and then there is no satisfaction of your ego now. Of course, you will satisfy your ego maybe 15 years down the line, but never is it going to happen instantly. Thanks to these corporations and the capitalist world that we live in, and all of this finally boils down to one thing, my dear friends, is because somewhere along the journey of this beautiful life, we have lost our vision. True, believe me. A vision is something which is very important for us to decide what is the path that we are going to take towards that vision for ourselves and our families. A classic case and example I would like to speak about our own parents, right? Think about the vision that they had for their families, for you, for the people around them. They had a strong vision, and that is why they gave us good education. They gave us everything that we essentially needed. Most parents did that much for all of us. They had a vision, and they did not only have a vision, they also saved towards that vision. They also invested towards that vision. Maybe in fixed deposits, in recurring deposits, in real estate, in LIC. They invested, and they didn't do it for a few weeks, a few months, or a few years, but they did it consistently throughout their lifetime. If you look back, you will see that they did that consistently throughout their lifetime, and that is the reason, my friends, you are able to watch this video, you are listening to me. What is going to be your vision for your family? And that's the real happiness, not in the things that we buy, not in the possessions that we own, not in the materials that we decorate our houses, not at all. Something that we should think about. That vision is so important. It will drive us to make our life more beautiful, and it will define who we are actually, not today, but at the end, not now but later, and for which we need patience, and we need aspect of self-control, right? I'm not telling you don't live the life the way you want it. No, that's not what I'm telling you. Go buy things that you want, go buy things that you need, no problem, but also make sure that you save for your vision. Make sure that you save for the future of your family and for yourself. Make sure that you do all of this right. I am no saint. I have a big car. I go on vacations every year. I have a home loan too, right? But what I also do, my friends, is I balance between my today and my tomorrow. I balance that, and I make sure that while I'm spending today, I'm also saving for my future, for towards my vision tomorrow. Right? So friends, go do what you want. Go live life the way you want, the way you dream that you should live life. Go do that. But also make sure that you save and save in the right products and save consistently, and have self-control and invest in yourself. Very important. Invest in yourself, my dear friends. Finally, I would like to say that please be thankful for the wonderful world that we are in, and have gratitude for all of the things that we already have, and let's have a great future tomorrow. Be thankful for the world that you're in. Thank you.